Rams front office, as we said here, they paid the price to put this thing together. You mortgage the future, players over picks, short-term leases on former All-Pros, and you can't argue with the results. Von Miller is one of those guys that cost a pair of picks, but he was a force down the stretch as well. Future Hall of Famer likely, but time not on his side. Charles, is this a piece LA must try and keep, or is it thanks for the memories, we just don't have the money?
No, I think once again, remember what Von Miller said after the game in regards to the Aaron Donald, conversation about possibly retiring. Hey, once you get a ring, it's addictive. Well, I don't think Von Miller left Denver to come to Los Angeles just to start to become a nomad. I think he likes being in a position where, hey, we look like contenders. Now, if someone else comes along and offers the big money, obviously he's going to listen. But I think, again, how Los Angeles manages the salary cap, how they look at things, he really came alive down the stretch. And we were seeing that Von Miller again. That's a big, big deal. And look, you guys know Los Angeles' philosophy. Jason knows it better than anyone. They don't mind paying the cost to be the boss, okay? And that's what they ended up being. So let's find out how this goes down. But I think, again, the climate, the culture, as long as things don't change at the top, and you know what I'm alluding to right now, and that's Sean McVay and his future, I think Von Miller would be looking at Los Angeles with really good eyes, as opposed to, hey, who else is out there for me?
I agree completely, CD. Von doesn't want to be a vagabond. He's putting exclamation points on a Hall of Fame career. It's all about winning at this point in time. And I'm old enough to remember a year ago when people said, well, there's no way the Tampa Bay Bucks can keep, Jason Pierre-Paul and Ndamukong Suh, and there's no way they could use the franchise tag on a receiver. And, well, guess what? They brought all 22 starters back. Now, I didn't get quite as far, but let's not pretend that the cap is this boogeyman. It exists. It puts some fiscal restraints at times. But Stan Kroenke reached in his pocket for close to $5 billion for that stadium. And go back to even the Rams when they were in St. Louis. They weren't above paying an O.J. Atagwe or a James Laurinaitis or whoever, guys who they thought were best of breed, even when they were wrong. They were willing to pay the piper. Von Miller has proven what he can do in his career. I don't think it's necessarily a long-term deal, maybe some voidable years, but he's a fit there. They are about stars and keeping their stars happy and putting their stars in position to succeed. And Kroenke's not afraid to pay, so I wouldn't rule him out at all back in LA.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.